Alrighty, folks, welcome to a brand new episode of Primetime Rundown of 2023. Last year, this was a YouTube-specific show, but this year we're coming around and doing it on TikTok and also YouTube. That way we can get it out to a greater base of people so we can get more comments and kind of get more people's input about the show and about the games that we got going on. So if you're not familiar with what Primetime Rundown is, it is a weekly analysis show of the primetime games for the week, that being Thursday, Sunday, and Monday Night Football. Usually I would do this with two people, but this year it's just going to be me doing it. So mainly we get into each game, give our analysis, and then also kind of give a score prediction, and then go from there. And then next week we'll recap it and then do the same thing. So looking at the first game of the year, it's at Arrowhead. It's Thursday Night Football. It is the Detroit Lions coming in and taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champions. And Lions are very exciting this year. They're a very exciting team, and they're going to turn a lot of heads. I think, honestly, they are the favorites to win the NFC North. And then you have the Chiefs, who are the favorites to win the AFC West and honestly could go back to the Super Bowl. Now, I don't expect the Chiefs to match what they did last year. It's very hard to recreate that and kind of recapture that essence. But I feel like the story of this game is going to be the Chiefs taking care of business on offense. The Detroit Lions defense is not bad this year. It's definitely improved, but I don't feel like it's going to be good enough to stop the Chiefs. Mahomes is going to do what he's going to do, and it's just hard to pick against the Chiefs in Arrowhead, especially kicking off the season. So, I mean, hats off to the Lions. They'll probably be pretty good this year. But I'm going to go with the Chiefs 31-27 in that game. Then that brings us over to Sunday Night Football. Dallas coming into MetLife for the first of two primetime games this week at MetLife Field, Dallas is going to be a pretty good team this year. Honestly, could challenge the Eagles for first in the East. It might be kind of a bold decision there. I mean, that might be kind of a bold prediction, but I feel like Dallas is a good team this year. But I also like the Giants a lot. I mean, Giants did add Darren Waller, who's going to be a huge target for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is coming off a contract that he just earned, and he's going to be pretty good, I think. I mean, a lot of people diss on Daniel Jones, but they do not recognize the potential he has. And I feel like the story of this game, though, will be ground and pound between Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. Barkley's going to be pretty good. He seems healthy now. He seems healthy more than ever, and I feel like he's going to run over the Cowboys. He's going to run all over the Cowboys and take care of business. I'm going to go 24-21. Giants beat the Cowboys in that game. Then moving into Monday night. Honestly, probably the biggest game this week of primetime games. Jets and Bills at MetLife. Aaron Rodgers starting quarterback for the Jets. New page in the Rodgers book. New chapter in his legacy. And we'll see what he can do with a team that has plenty of weapons. I mean, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook. You could even say Lazard to an extent. And a pretty young defense that is not bad, headed by Sauce Gardner. So Jets are exciting this year. Bills might even be more of a contender this year. Josh Allen at the helm. Might have the Madden curse. I won't get into that, but a young James Cook who's a good back. Wide receivers like Diggs and Gabe Davis, and he has a new tight end, Dalton Kincaid, who's going to be a pretty good receiving threat for them, and a defense that's just always been studly. So I think I'm going to go with the Bills on this one. I'm going to go 30-17. Bills take this one in kind of a gap. I feel like the Jets are going to be pretty good this year, but it's going to take a bit for them to click as a team. So I would go with the Bills. So yeah, to recap, I got the Chiefs over the Lions. I got the Giants over the Cowboys and the Bills over the Jets in week 1. Let me know what you think of those picks and give your own picks down in the comments with the winners and the scores. Then we'll come back next week. We'll recap it and then dive into what is next after that once we get into week 2. So yeah, let me know what you think of Primetime Rundown on TikTok, or if you're watching it on YouTube, do that too. We also do the Cheap Seats podcast every week, so if you haven't listened to that, go ahead and listen to that. New one every Monday. Starting next week, it's going to be out on Thursdays. September 7th is going to be the change of Cheap Seats. We're starting season 2 that way. So looking forward to doing that. That is it for this episode of Primetime Rundown. And if you're not following us on TikTok already, go on and do that.